Okay, let's move on to day 2. And let's pay attention to our... I'm pointing the wrong way. All the way on the other side. Pay attention to what I'm calling our panic meter. It was about halfway. The black mare thundered through the icy rain, shining wet in the silver moonlight. Her cloaked rider was exhausted, cold, and soaked to the bone. He knew he would not survive the night if he did not reach Backbarrow. What is this? An escaped prisoner ran northwest. He hid me in the first building he came to. Escaped prisoner ran northwest. He hid me in the first building he came to. Okay, so our panic meter is all the way back down to green. So we can afford some mistakes again. An escaped prisoner ran... We saw prison, right? Am I crazy? The old jail? Okay, so the old jail is 10. Ran northwest. And hid in the first building he came to. That would be this, right? Northwest. Unless the old jail is not also a prison. Let's check. The dilapidated warehouse is dark and imposing, and the struggling flame of my lantern does little to pierce its depths. I slowly search through its contents with a sense of despair, wondering if I'm even in the right place at all, when suddenly and unexpectedly I uncover something of value. More relieved than elated, I take the trinket back to the shop for further study and a warm drink. Oh, look at that! Okay. We got that first try. Where did that card go? Does it eat itself? I know it burned up, but maybe it eats itself. Okay, so let's try our... We've tried this spot. We've got 3 others around us. I'm gonna go with, because it says next door. So I'm gonna go with the other direct next door. Oh, maybe I should have clicked this one to begin with. I guess next door would literally imply, and these are connected while this has a... Let's check. Okay. The proprietor, a Miss Cranmore, begrudgingly grants me access to the cellar when I explain that I'm from Strange Antiquities next door. Yes, well, take the lot of them out of here, would you? I can't say no to Eli, after all he's done for me, but I don't like the thought of those unnaturals in my cellar. Okay, couple of things. Okay, let's see if this has... Yes, this has the check mark as well. Sorry, I had a little accident there. Where'd my... Oh, it's this button. Okay. Okay, I think we're good to start the day. I don't know of any other current puzzles we've got around here, so... Well, that's just perfect. Undermere, fizzing with fear over those ravens, and the thaumaturge has left his apprentice in charge. Sorry, my dear. That was rude. Pay no attention to me. I'm an old lady who got out of the wrong side of the bed. These ravens have got under my skin is all. Please do let Eli know that I was looking for him next time you see him, and pass on my thanks for letting me borrow his copy of Hermetic Symbology. Ooh, I wonder if we should remember that she has that. Hermetic Symbology. Oh, it's not. This hasn't marked every person that's come to us. Okay. Verona has been a constant in Undermere for as long as the streets have had cobblestones and the churches have had bell towers. She's respected and feared, which she revels in, and she is revered and admired, which she tolerates. Her knowledge of the occult world is second to none, and her expertise has steered the citizens of Undermere away from catastrophe on more than one occasion. The near misses of the Selenic Flame and the Woken Dendru are two such events that spring to mind. She is of the opinion that no problem is so great, no obstacle so insurmountable, that it can't be diminished by a properly brewed pot of tea. I like Verona. Edmund Bishop. Ah, so he's an ornithologist. We saw this guy yesterday. And he was talking a lot about the ravens, and that explains why. The 14th Lord of Gleaston Castle is a man of wealth and privilege like the 13 before him. He is a man who would be easy to despise as his father was, but he is well loved by those that know him. Now retired, he was a professor of ancient languages at the University of Cumbria, but his real passion is birds. Okay, ancient languages. I wonder if these details are going to be important. His students learned to divert particular dense lectures on Latin declension, by asking about local owl species or by quizzing the professor on increasingly exotic bird calls. Edmund was only too happy to oblige, spending hours recounting stories of his adventures in Africa and New Zealand. Okay. So do you not want anything? Oh, you brought the book back. Perfect. There are 3 branches of thaumaturgy, each of these split into 2 disciplines represented by the following symbols. So we have celestial, diurnal, and individual. And these symbols are shockingly similar. Okay. Selenic of the moon, Dradic of the earth, diurnic of the day, noctic of the night, mentic is of the mind, wixic is of the body. We have a lot more over here, too. Okay. Oh. I'm beginning to think the following days are not going to be as simple as day 1 was. All right. So we got 2 reference books now. Well, let's see who else wants to talk to us today. Tess Sherwood. I have no job, no partner, no friends, no prospects. I heard a horned shackle might be the answer. Okay. I do want to ask one question before we keep going. Like, the store was left to us, right? Why did the guy, Eli, right? Why did he not label any of this shit? An example of an elaborate horned shackle. Well, we know we have some stuff like this. Horned shackles are used to bring about change in one's life, bestowing the ability to overcome personal demons. In use, the horns are rubbed between one's fingers, causing them to become worn smooth over the years. They can be worn as pendants, but are more commonly totems of some kind. Okay. It's not as much information as I'd like. We have this. I thought at first it was bone, but it's in fact clay painted to look like bone. Oh, I need to move around more because we have different descriptions here. Okay. Dark blue-green gemstone. Hard and somewhat rough. Cool and smooth. So this makes me think this is wrong. Because if these are hard and somewhat rough, but this says that the horns are rubbed between one's fingers. So we need to find smooth horn. Presumably because this is a second-hand shop, right? So where would there be smooth horn? Rigid horns. Hard and rigid. Pointy, textured. Maybe we're not secondhand. Maybe she needs to wear them down herself, because this is the only thing that feels like it would match. Fills you with a sense of foreboding. Well, how would that help her overcome demons? Horn shackles are used to bring about change in one's life, bestowing the abilities to overcome demons. All right, change life, demons. Is change a symbol we can see here? Imbuements, life. So the infinity symbol is life. I don't see anything here for change. Nothing there specifically for demons either. Do we see the infinity symbol anywhere? You've got a symbol. Hard and somewhat rough. 2 diamonds. Let's see if we can see that symbol. Just trying to learn here. Oh, that's the end of the book. Okay. 2 diamonds. That's not the right. Protection. Okay, okay. So, not that, but this is something for protection. So we're not completely off on how we think these things are going to work. Warm. I don't know what to do here, because again, this is the only thing that feels representative of that picture. But I don't think that's it. Change, life, and demons are bolded. Yeah, there's no... I don't see the infinity symbol on anything. Oh, you know what? We haven't. What if we bring this down here? Does it do anything being on this table? This table probably doesn't work because we're missing tiles, right? There's probably no point to this right now. Huh. I mean, do we give it to her just to get it out of our minds as being possible? Polished. I just don't know what else it would be. Because you don't have horns. These are antlers. That's not horns. These kind of looked like horns, but we looked at that and that's not it. I guess this is kind of horny. Yes, I heard it. It's part O. Nothing to remark. Nothing to remark on inner perception, but we at least have smooth horns. And it's made of wood. So that's the only thing we found that we could say has smooth horn. I think... am I getting too caught up in the picture that I think this is it? Because his horns were not smooth. Let's go with the smooth horns, and if it doesn't work, we'll try the mask type thing. We got lucky. I don't feel good about that one. Yeah, we'll just keep going since we don't have anything else to work off of, so. David Schaefer. At least the weather's looking a little better out there today. Good day. You might be interested to hear that my plow overturned a strange-looking object yesterday. Come to the farm and it's yours. For the right price, of course. John Royston. Okay. Royston Farm is 30. Oh, right behind us. John grins as I struggle to hide my obvious interest in the item he shows me. Any hope that he might not be fully aware of its value quickly evaporates, and after a lengthy negotiation, I reluctantly hand over the amount he originally asked for. Okay. I think my hopes of keeping things on the screen here are gonna be dashed pretty quickly. Are these plants cat safe, honey? Can you let me know? Yeah, good boy. Good boy. Man, what else? What did I see? Is there a clue here? Alright. I don't, if there is, I don't know what it means yet. Alright. Next customer. Hello, Julia. Jupiter. We meet again. Our paths crossed late last night on Princess Street. We shared a moment before he slunk off into the dark, on important business, no doubt. I wonder if you can help me. I'm visiting my grandmother later, and I wanted to bring her something. She lives all alone on the edge of town out on Clanbrook Road, and I don't always manage to get out there as often as I'd like. I thought maybe a moon heart would bring her some comfort. Calling it right now, it's this thing. It's this rock. It's probably wrong, but it'd be super dope if this woman's gonna take her grandmother this metal as shit looking rock. All right, moon heart. That's not in here. We have a heart chamber. But we do not have moon heart. Okay, so let's take a look back in here then. So this means of the moon. Can we use that somehow? A moon heart. I might not be smart enough for this game. Or maybe my pattern recognition isn't good. I mean, how would we know moon heart? Oh, is there a symbol for heart too, maybe? So the triangle is in the circle. God, these are all so similar. All right, what about heart? These are elements, materials, mundane elements, seasons, weather. Wicca, maybe? No. Blessings. Damn, I was really hoping maybe something here was indicative of heart. Let me make sure. Life, proud. You'd think one of them would have been heart. Or we could just start throwing shit at her until she takes something. But let's not do that. Huh. A moon heart. This is the only thing with heart anywhere that we can find, so the only idea I have right now is to start here. There is a vast skull in the catacombs said to be that of the beast Blencathra. Holgar's followers believe that when he slew it, he trapped its soul, along with its power, in an item known as the Wraith Chamber. Heart chambers are based on this mythical object, but they have morphed over time into a way to keep those dear to us close to heart after death. Well, the grandmother's not dead yet. So Holgar's only mentioned in the heart charm. I don't know. I'm a little stumped on what to do here to find the right information. This doesn't appear to be the type of game where we could send someone away and have them come back later. You don't seem to like how anything makes you feel. I don't know, that kind of feels like a moon heart too. I am at a loss here. It does not feel like a game we should be picking things off of gut instinct for. She lives all alone on the edge of town out on Clanbrook Road. So what's around? The Lock House? I don't know what to do. Moonheart. Right, well, let's just start checking stuff, I guess. We know it's not this. I'm gonna go with perception. I don't know why. I'm kind of out of quick ideas, so. Oh, I'm overcome by a warm, loving emotion. Lightly colored wood. Polished. No scent. Okay. Well, the heart, or a moon heart. Owl in the moon, too. That's interesting. Let's keep looking. Maybe there's more information we can get here than I thought. So nothing to remark on the bat. We know it's not that. I'm gonna guess it's not something that looks like a potion, but... Oh. I feel a pulsating power like a beating heart. Okay. Let's take these, like, possibles down for now. Oh, nope. No, just go on the... Thank you. Here, we'll... Nothing to remark. Okay. Heart feels lighter. Okay, these are all nothing to remark. This is a sense of foreboding. Yeah, don't like how this makes me feel. Nothing. Sense of crackling energy flickers in the depths of my mind, but I don't think that's what we're looking for here. There's a darkness to it, as if it holds untold fears. Nothing. 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 Okay. So I'd say that from the very little information I have, it's one of these three. My heart feels lighter. Overcome by a warm, loving emotion. And I feel a pulsating power like a beating heart. So we're looking for comfort. Thought maybe a moon heart would bring her some comfort. Heart feels lighter. Overcome by a warm, loving emotion. That feels more like comfort to me. And I don't know that there's any logic behind this, but owl and moon feel very strongly connected to me. But again, I don't know that this is a game where vibes are correct. Feels like a pulsating power like a beating heart. I don't know about this one. But these two feel very probable. Okay, so we really have to inspect stuff. So this is a Selenic totem. It bears a concealed crescent shape. Okay, let's... Where is there a concealed... Oh, the frickin'... Yeah. It's not even concealed. Like, not even a little bit. All right, I may have overthought that a little. Sorry. We've gotten everything else done real quick. Daisy Winters, how you doing? A friend of mine, or former friend I should say, has been stealing jewelry from me. 3 necklaces have gone missing over the past few weeks, including one that was a gift from my late grandmother. Do you have a suitable pendant that I could leave lying out for her to find that will teach her a lesson and make sure it never happens again? I will need to make a choice here. There are no wrong answers, but my decision will no doubt affect the events in motion outside my shop. Interesting. So this is giving us 2 options, a binding seed and a Zia. We have both of these here. These items are made of 2 distinct materials representing the mentic and the wixic, the mind and the body. The winding path, the mind, is described by a spiral encompassing the body, the seed. So a spiral around something else. The binding seed is a form of punishment that amplifies feelings of guilt and shame. All right, well, we like the guilt and shame for a thief, right? I did not mean to close you. And the Zia is worn about the neck to place them closer to the heart. These innocent-looking items instill a sense of fear and paranoia. They can be difficult to remove. Zias are made of any single material except wood or clay. They typically have no symbol or other writings upon their surface. Okay, so a single material and not wood or clay. So a Zia will instill a sense of fear and paranoia, while the blinding seed would be feelings of guilt and shame. I think we go with the blinding seed. And it's not even necessarily because I think a thief with fear and paranoia is just 2, but they can be difficult to remove. I don't know that someone stealing some necklaces should be afraid and paranoid for the rest of my life, and I say that as someone that's been afraid and paranoid for most of their life. So I think we go with the binding seed here. So we want a spiral. 2 distinct materials. Do we have anything that could... Oh? Spiral? Stone and dark wood? Don't like how it makes me feel. This is strong. I think we send it too. I don't even see anything else that makes me think spiral. We know it makes us feel weird. We're going for it. All right, more stuff for later. Oh, not done with the day yet. Emmett Burrow. They found a man just now in that house where all them ravens were. I wish I hadn't seen, but I did. He was sheet white, but it was his eyes that are going to give me nightmares. All black they were. It was like he weren't there anymore. I don't need to wait around for another sign. I'm taking my family to Sedberg, and I'll be taking a Libula to see us safely through. Libula? Libula? I have no idea how to say this word. Okay, we have this one, though. Libulae are purported to offer reassurance in times of upheaval and change, but they are not held in high regard by most scholars of the occult. That being said, an imbuement of wisdom shows that a libula is not merely decorative. There is power in symbology, as the old thaumaturges knew well. All right, we know. I'm almost positive we saw wisdom in here. Okay, so kind of a little crown almost. What do we have with that? Oh, right here immediately. This pendant up here in the corner. I don't see anything else. I got everything. I did not get everything out. We'll need those extra spots at some point, but not yet, so... Actually... Okay. Making sure the plats were just window setting. And I can move the scales too, okay. And everything over here is locked, right? Yeah. I mean, we don't have a ton of information otherwise, but that is absolutely the wisdom imbuement symbol. We might just go with this because that feels like a pretty strong immediate connection. Had I just seen the damn moon on this thing, we probably wouldn't have sat there for so long. We're going with it. Witch's finger for later. All right. We made it through day 2. And we didn't get anything wrong today. I highly doubt that will be the case moving forward. If you liked that video, go ahead and subscribe. If you didn't, please email me and tell me why.